Get ready to witness history in the making. On October 13th, SpaceX pulled off something so groundbreaking, so unbelievable, that it could change space travel forever. Imagine this, a towering 70-meter rocket soaring into space only to come hurtling back down to Earth, not to crash, but to be caught in midair by giant robotic arms. Yeah, you heard that right. No one has ever tried something this daring before, but guess what? It's not over yet. Elon Musk has just confirmed that SpaceX will take this Starship catch one step further very soon with Flight 6. This isn't just another rocket launch. What we saw with Starship Flight 5 was nothing short of a revolution. We're talking about a mission that might redefine how we get to space and how quickly we can go back. If you thought rockets landing on drone ships was cool, wait until you hear what SpaceX just accomplished. 7 minutes after liftoff, the tension was sky high. The Super Heavy Booster, known as Booster 12, started its descent. This is where things get wild. Instead of landing on a drone ship or the ground, this booster had to hover just above the launch pad, waiting to be caught mid-flight by two enormous mechanical arms. No landing legs, no room for error. And then it happened. The booster gracefully descended, and those arms reached out, locking around the rocket. They nailed it. SpaceX did the impossible. This isn't just a cool trick, it's a massive step toward the future of spaceflight. Think about it. With this catch, SpaceX could soon be turning rockets around in days or even hours for another flight. Imagine the speed and efficiency of launching, catching, refueling, and launching again, all within a short time frame. This changes everything. Even SpaceX execs were left speechless. Gwynne Shotwell, SpaceX's president, took to social media simply saying, "I don't know what to say," with a video of the landing. When the president of SpaceX doesn't know what to say, you know something epic just went down. Before the launch, Bill Gerstenmaier, who's in charge of making sure SpaceX rockets don't explode, was already feeling good about the catch attempt. They had been landing rockets with crazy precision in the ocean, so bringing it back to the launch pad? They were ready for it, and they delivered. Meanwhile, up in space, Starship, named Ship 30, reached a height of 212 kilometers, traveling on a suborbital flight path. The vehicle was in much better shape during re-entry this time, thanks to some major heat shield upgrades. Starship was never meant to be recovered from this test, so it ended its mission with a splashdown in the Indian Ocean right on target. Elon Musk quickly celebrated on social media, saying Ship landed precisely on target. Second of the two objectives achieved, boom, mission accomplished. But what makes this story even crazier is that it almost didn't happen on time. Just hours before liftoff, SpaceX was still waiting on the FAA to approve their launch license. For weeks, it looked like this flight might be delayed until November, but thanks to some last-minute magic, the FAA gave the green light just in time. Talk about cutting it close. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate what SpaceX just pulled off here. No other company or government space agency has ever tried to catch a 70-meter rocket in midair. This was a first for humanity. And it worked. This could be the breakthrough that allows SpaceX to launch rockets as often as airplanes take off from airports. And this is just the beginning. SpaceX's long-term goal is to make rockets fully reusable, and Elon Musk has already confirmed that Flight 6 is coming soon to push the limits even further. In fact, Musk has said they're aiming for a turnaround time of 30 minutes. Imagine that, launching a rocket into space, catching it, refueling it, and then sending it right back up again. If they can pull this off, we'll be looking at a whole new era of space travel where launching a rocket becomes as routine as hopping on a plane. But the story doesn't end here. The FAA has already cleared SpaceX to launch another Starship Flight 6 without needing a new license. That means we could see yet another test flight in the near future. And if SpaceX continues at this pace, The dream of rapid, reusable space travel might be closer than we think. And speaking of the future, let's not forget the ultimate goal: Mars. Starship isn't just a rocket. This is the spacecraft designed to take humans to another planet. Powered by 33 Raptor engines, the Super Heavy Booster is the most powerful rocket ever built. Combined with Starship, which has 6 Raptors of its own, this system has the potential to revolutionize space exploration. Before we reach Mars, Starship has another important mission: landing astronauts on the moon for NASA's Artemis program. And after that, it could even be used for high-speed travel right here on Earth, reducing flights across continents to just 30 minutes. That's the future we're heading toward: faster, more efficient, and entirely reusable space travel. As we look back at the incredible success of Starship Flight 5, one thing is crystal clear: SpaceX is changing the game. This isn't just about launching rockets anymore, it's about building the future of space travel right before our eyes. Catching a massive super heavy booster in midair was once thought impossible, but now it's reality, and that's only the beginning. Elon Musk and the SpaceX team are on a mission to make spaceflight as routine as catching a flight to another city. With every milestone like this, the dream of sending humans to Mars and beyond gets a little closer. Imagine a world where rockets are launching, landing, and relaunching in a matter of hours, where interplanetary travel is no longer a distant fantasy, but an everyday possibility. That's the future we're heading toward, and it's happening faster than we ever thought possible. So, keep your eyes on the stars. Because with breakthroughs like this, the universe is about to become a whole lot more reachable. Starship Flight 5 was historic, but Flight 6 is just around the corner, and it's going to push the boundaries even further. The next giant leap? Well, that's coming sooner than we think. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe for more jaw-dropping space updates, and join us as we embark on a cosmic journey like never before.